Welcome back, student. The transfer of heat in solid take place by conduction. My dear student, when one end of a solid is heated, then the molecule of the solid acquire the heat energy. When the molecule of the solid acquire heat energy, they start vibrating on its place. They collide with the molecules which are present nearby them and give their vibration to the nearby molecule. Now the nearby molecule start vibrating on its place. They again collide with the nearby molecule and give vibration to the nearby molecule. My dear student, here we see that there is transfer of vibration from molecule to molecule, from the hot end to the cold end of a solid. Such type of process in which the heat flow from the hot end to the cold end in a solid is called as transfer of heat by conduction. My dear student, heat also travels from one body to another body by a process called conduction. But my dear student, there is a condition. Both the objects should be in contact with one another. The body temperature of both the objects should not be the same, because heat always flows from the hot body towards the cold body. My dear student, we have studied that most of the liquids and gases are bad conductor of heat. Then one question comes in our mind. Does the transfer of heat takes place in liquid and gases? Yes, my dear student. The transfer of heat also takes place in liquid and gases due to convection current. My dear student, the transfer of heat in liquid and gases takes place due to convection current. The transfer of heat in liquid and gases takes place due to convection current, and the process of transfer of heat is called as transfer of heat by convection. My dear student, here we come to conclusion that both conduction and convection need medium for the transfer of heat. Here the medium in conduction and convection get heated. My dear student, today we are again going to discuss one activity. My dear student, if I want this pen to reach to the student who is sitting on the last bench, and if I hand over this pen to the student who is sitting on the first bench, and if the student takes and throw the pen to the student who is sitting on the last bench, my dear student, here you will see that there is a transfer of pen from the first bench to the last bench. Here, my dear student, the student has not changed its place. My dear student, you have seen in the days of winter, people gather around a bonfire. And when people gather around the bonfire, we see that the people get heat from the bonfire. My dear student, during the days of winter, the people gather around the bonfire because there is a large difference between the temperature of the surrounding and our body temperature. People gathered around the bonfire to get heat. My dear student, you must have also observed that when we go near the bonfire, you feel the heat. How did the heat reach you? My dear student, in this process, the heat which received you did not come or is not transferred by the process called as conduction, because you have seen in conduction both the body should be in contact with one another. So my dear student, if we see, this is a bonfire and people are sitting or gathered around the bonfire. People feel the heat. Now the heat which is received by the people does not take place by conduction, because for conduction the two objects should be in contact and we are not in contact with the fire. So one thing is clear, the heat which we received from the bonfire does not come from conduction. The next process we have studied was convection. My dear student, when the fire hit the air nearby the fire, then what will happen? The air will become light in weight. When the air will become light in weight, the air will move up and the air will not come in the side. The hot air will go up and the people are gathered around the bonfire in the side. So the heat which people receive will not come from convection also. Then what is the process by which the people gathered around the bonfire receive heat? They receive heat by a process called as radiation. My dear student, today we are going to have brainstorming over radiation. My dear student, radiation is a process in which there is transfer of heat from the hot body to the cold body, in which medium is not necessary. The heat directly transferred from the hot body to the cold body. The heat which is transferred by the process of radiation is called as radiant heat. My dear student, the heat which is transferred by radiation is called as radiant heat. All the objects in the surrounding absorb heat in the form of radiation, in the same way radiates the heat to the surrounding. Example, my dear student, our body also absorb heat from the surrounding in the form of radiation and also radiates heat to the surrounding. The hotter the object is, the more the radiant heat will be radiated by that object. My dear student, the process of transfer of heat by radiation is much more faster than the process of conduction and convection. My dear student, if an object is kept in the surrounding and if the temperature of an object increase, then we can say that the temperature of the object is increased due to absorption of radiant heat. And sometimes, my dear student, if the temperature of an object decreases, then we can say that there is a decrease in the temperature of an object due to radiation of heat. My dear student, let's have brainstorming upon radiation. Radiation. Radiation is a process of transfer of heat. in which a material medium is not necessary. Here, my dear student, one thing you have to keep in mind that in radiation, material medium is not necessary. Heat is directly transferred from the hot body to the cold body. The energy so transferred is called radiant energy. Radiation is the method of transfer of heat where heat is transferred much faster than conduction and convection. All the objects around us radiate heat to the surrounding. For example, our body radiates heat to the surrounding and receive heat from it by radiation. The higher the temperature of the object, the more is the radiated heat. My dear student, the ultimate source of heat on the earth is sun. From the sun, the earth receives the heat, and this heat the earth receives by a process called as radiation. In the process of radiation, there is no need of material medium and the heat directly transferred from the hot body towards the cold body. My dear student, whenever heat fall on an object, some of the heat is absorbed by the object and some of the heat is given or liberated by the object and some of the heat is transferred by the object. One more time, my dear student, we will have brainstorming over radiation. Radiation. Radiation is a process of transfer of heat in which material medium is not necessary. Heat is directly transferred from hot body to cold. The energy so transferred is called radiant energy. Radiation is the method of transfer of heat in which heat is transferred much faster than conduction and convection. All the objects around us radiate the heat to the surrounding. For example, our body radiates heat to the surrounding and receive heat from it by radiation. The higher the temperature of the object, the more is the radiated heat. My dear student, here we have seen that when the heat fall on an object, some of the heat is absorbed by the object and some of the heat is given by an object and some of the heat is transmitted by the object. My dear student, here we are going to consider one more activity. My dear student, here you will see I have taken two metal cans. My dear student, we will take two metal cans. One can we will color by black color or a dark color and another can we will color it with white color or a light color. Here in this diagram you will see that I have taken two cans. One is black colored and one is white color. I have put a lid on the top of this metal can and the lid is marked as shown in the diagram. I will fill both the cans with water and put a lid on both the can and put thermometer on it and keep both the can in sunlight. So my dear student, here In the diagram you will see I have taken two cans. One is colored with black and another is colored with white color. I have filled them with water. I have put a lid on it and put a thermometer over it and kept it in the sunlight. My dear student, when the sunlight fall on both the cans, then the water will receive the heat and the temperature of the water will increase, and this temperature will be denoted by thermometer. After some time, my dear student, we will take the reading of the thermometer, and from this reading we can come to conclusion that black color can, or the can which was colored black, had the water which have absorbed more heat. From this we can say that a dark color or black color object absorb more radiant heat. Then what we will do, my dear student? We will take both these cans and heat it to a particular temperature. After heating it to a particular temperature, we will keep this can to cool down. We will notice the fall in the temperature of water with the help of thermometer. And after some time, you will realize that the temperature of the water in a black can reduce faster. And therefore, we can come to a conclusion that black object radiate heat faster or quickly. From these both activities, my dear student, we will try to draw some conclusion. Dark color object absorbs and radiate more heat than colored objects. My dear student, a dark color or a black color object absorbs more radiant heat than a white object in the same period of time. In the same period of time. So my dear student, here we have come to a conclusion that whenever the heat falls on the object, part of the heat is absorbed by the object, part of the heat is radiated by the object, and part of the heat is transmitted by the object. It is found experimentally that the objects which are black in color or dark in color absorbs more radiant heat, and the objects which are dark in color also radiate the heat fast. So we come to a conclusion that dark object radiates, a dark color object absorbs more radiant heat than a white color object in the same time period. That's all, student. We'll stop here. Thank you very much.